find my bandana. That's kind of loud. Hold on, Mom.
Okay.
I gotta go put my bandana on quick. Or I'm not gonna be real comfortable in that stuff. Dirty pants. Come on over here, Audie Pants. Whoa, this is really loud. Uh-oh, who's coming? Who is that? Tuck? You coming out? I said, Ma, you're gonna talk, right, Ma? You gotta talk. Come on out, bud. Go run your mouth, Mom. Blah, 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 blah. Come here, Tuck. Come on. No, we are not going out right now. Good boy. We'll go out when this is done. I won't talk for a long time. Come on, good boy. Go lay down, Grandma. Go lay down, Grandma Retta. Tell her how much I love her. Wait. That ain't right. There we go. He's such a good boy. There we go. There I am. There I am. There I am. Hi. Welcome to my tube. My name's Marge. I'm a Heyoka empath. I just like having these little talks on the way I feel about things. Feel pretty good today. Today's a pretty good day. We got keys. Whoopee! Got keys. Yep, the hunt is over. The hunt is over. We've been looking for a permanent place for a long time. And we got a place. We got a place where we can just be. And it's a beautiful place. And I when I would write out my wish list and be like and put out my intentions, my prayers, all of it for years, I just like wanted like a place that's cool in the winter or cool in the summer and warm in the winter. And it's both of those. And it's just right. It has a ramp up the back and it has like handles in the showers and stuff for Mom and me. I told the lady, I said, I teeter too. I said, Mom's not so sure on her feet, neither am I. I call her teeter, I'm totter. Because we teeter-totter. But it's right across from a little stream. That was on the wish list. Be near a little stream. And it's real close to a real beautiful place. A real pretty place. I'm gonna take pictures all over the place. Maybe I could live stream up there from time to time. On my phone. I don't know, the coverage is real iffy. Anyway. Now it's to get from this background to that background. I got plenty of time. I got plenty of time. I'm not in a rush. I got buddies to help. I'm gonna buy Mom a new bed. Huh, Ma? You're gonna get a queen size for a queen, Ma. Yeah. I'm gonna buy Mom a nice new bed. And I'll sleep in it too. I mean, it's for both of us. But and an easy chair. Don't start coming up here now. Go back to sleep. I kicked all the cats out today. I'm practicing them moving out, being outside. I'm scary and mean. Go away. I'm scary and mean. This is no toes. None of his toes are white. Don't purr. You're so cute. I love you. I can't deny you love. You're so cute. Anyway, it's bittersweet for me, man. Benny, what are you doing? I said, Marge, Benny, go into the bathroom and you know what better doing, Marge. You know what better doing. Get up there, Benno. Get up there, Benno. It was kind of funny. I'm like, when I'm not terrorized and in a constant, perpetual state of trying to transmute fear, I'm in a pretty good mood. And today, this car pulled out in front of me and started going like, the speed limit's 45, and it pulled out right in front of me, and then it was going like 30. And I said, hey, that's not even going to annoy me today. I'm not even going to get mad. Now, if it was a couple weeks ago, things might have been a little bit of a different story, but... And I've been struggling for a long time. This is a win for me and Mom. This is a big win for me and Mom. It's a big blessing. I went and met the landlord today, and we did the walkthrough and stuff like that. She gave me the keys, and I said, you got to give me a minute. I said, I'm a very emotional person, and I've been looking for a long time. And it's been a long road. And the lady that actually I met her today too, the backdoor neighbor out. And see, because no one lives like right next to, well, there's someone that lives right next to me, but they're not there now. And then the son lives on the other side, and he keeps to himself. He likes woodworking and stuff like he likes doing stuff like I do. So maybe sometimes, who knows? I don't know. We'll see. And then the lady that lives with her boyfriend and her children in the back, she was a home health care provider. So that's pretty cool too. And Benny, oh, he's jealous, Ma, because Tucker got the sweet spot next to you. And Benny, oh, Benny, let me just give you a kiss. They got Margie and Benny. Boy. They're so cute. What's that? Don't come up here and interrupt. So yeah, the kittens, I made a cat house. I made a cat fort in one of the old cars out here. It's like a little Toyota Corolla or something. And it has like the passenger windows busted out. So in the back, I stuffed like a sleeping bag up in the window, and then I put a bunch, and then there's and then I laid a sleeping bag in back, and then put two real nice plushy pillows over it, and then I brought the 7 kittens that were born. I didn't even keep track. They're probably 2 weeks old now. A couple weeks old, but they gotta get used to being out there, because I ain't gonna be around for a while, even though I will probably come back. How far? It's like 15 miles from here, but I will probably come back every day to feed the cats. until somebody moves in the middle of December. So, yeah. Yep. I just... And Tango and Gray are gone, so I think it's for the best. And I hope to see them at the Rainbow Bridge. I know that I don't know, but I mean, it's just, all these critters kept me they kept me company. Like Tango and Gray Kitty were around since we moved in. They were the first batch of kittens, and they started coming in when they were like probably 5 weeks old. They figured out this is where the sweet spot was. This is where it was cozy and the good food was, but they're outside cats, and the world is a wild place. I don't understand why people act like it's not. They like keep themselves in bubbles. It's just so weird. Please don't. Please don't. So I know once I get there, I'll be focusing on getting stuff set up and making things comfortable, and things change, and out of sight, out of mind, right? But I'll still think about them all the time because I love them. I love them. Are you coming down? Because don't step on my keyboard. But it's a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot. Anyway, what did I call the talk today? Scary stuff. It's Halloween season. I don't understand how, change for me is scary. We can talk about that scary stuff. I know people like Halloween and the idea of ooga booga and spooky and all this stuff, but if people took the time to think about what that scary stuff is, it's actually, it ain't as cute as people think it is. Like haunted houses, I guess because I had so much traumatic events happen when I was younger and throughout the course of my life, I just don't find entertainment in it. My body's already in a heightened state. I've already been scared beyond, to the point of disassociation probably several times. So, for people to find entertainment in that, it's just weird. And not to mention the fact, they used to have those Faces of Death movies that they had on people, you could get like bootleg Faces of Death, and they have weird stuff and show like video footage of people getting dismembered by bears and stuff like that. Now everybody has a cell phone, so they're way more desensitized to that. But they also had snuff films, and I remember seeing my first snuff film when I was like 15, and then that creeped me out and stuck with me for years and years. But then I never had to wonder anymore what happened to all those people that are on milk cartons. And then I saw another one later, and I'm just like, this is what people are. And there's a lot of people that are into that stuff. There's a lot of people are into all that nasty, gross, real life scary stuff. Real life gross, scary stuff. There's some storylines that the administrators of the in the government of these United whatever we are. I don't even know what this country is anymore, man. I don't even know. It's morphed into some like purple blobby cancerous. I don't know. It's just it ain't turning into nothing good. No. It's when self-wills run riot and you have so many of them doing it at the same time. This is what we get. Please don't love me. This is what we get. So I don't think I used to be into Halloween and all that stuff, and I don't think it's cute anymore. I just think that there's more harm than good that comes out of that stuff, It does kind of give you an insight about who people really want to be, though, when they play dress up and stuff like that. What they're about, I think. But there's all the other things that people should be doing or could be doing. And now it's just there's so much potential for people that just like to cause harm out there. I mean, when I was a kid, it's like your parents would look through your candy and make sure there were razor blades in it, or was that something that they really did, or did they do that, just say that so they could take all the good candy that they wanted? Who knows? But now it's like, there's weed candy all over the place, so there's the risk of that. That's happened. That's art, There's a bunch of nut jobs on all kinds of freaking pills and stuff like that. Think it's funny to freaking turn people out to the nastiness of their lives. That ain't cool. Just people that just want to cause harm. You got the helpers and the hinderers. That's how I see it. We got a lot more people on this planet want to hinder things than they want to help, and it's coming to a collective point. And me and Mom, though, we're gonna be in our own little bubble, huh, Mom? Huh? Yeah. Mom's already laying down. Fall's messing with her too. But it's new adventures, exciting new beginnings is what Mom's been saying. She's just been saying, let's all get to stay together. So, Mom, we get to take all the ones we brought with us. Even though Sassy might be in that little box over there, she's still going, it? And that's been my goal the last couple years. And it'll be cool. Are you bitty bit? Nope, you're still no toes. What else is going on? I'm just trying to just stay where my hands are, because I can't get overstimulated. It is not. I did pick up my buddy today, and we went for a drive to go look at his horses. We didn't see him, though, and I was telling him, I said, I said, I'm really excited, I said, but I really got to keep it even keel, because when I get really excited, I run out of juice faster. I run through my batteries a lot quicker, so I got to be real mindful. I did do I recharged this evening, did a meditate state, and I have to focus on quiet time and downtime because I can just go and go and go and go and burn myself out. That's not going to do anybody any good. So things are going to get busy. They're shifting fast. Although I have time. Mom, isn't it hard? You only got 2 arms and they all want pets? So what else happened? Yeah, I think I was just trying to come off a really long, busy day, taking 2 of the critters to the vet. But Stan Lee he's perked up. He's had 3 of his dose of his antibiotics, and the girl taught me, pick them up by the scruff of their neck. I can't remember her name. She's an Aries, though. You can tell our eyebrows. She's an Aries. But she's like, pick them up by the scruff of their neck. And I'm like, huh? She's like, like kittens, because he's a big cat. And so I grab him by I don't pick him up. I just kind of set him there and then grab him by the scruff and pick that up. But he just kind of, and thank goodness they gave me stuff that squirts in his mouth, but it tastes nasty. But he's responding to it. I mean, he's eating better. He came in this morning, meow. I'm like, what? He's like, oh, you want food? Yeah, now. And then, so, all right then. So that's good. There's positives. It's been a lot, and I feel like that the light at the end of the tunnel finally is not a train, and I'm excited to see how the story continues, honestly. Because I get to unpack stuff. I get to move from here, and then we get to settle. We get to settle. And the lady's like, I see, that's how I always thought life should be. I hate applications, and all that stuff is to feed some system that I ain't into. And all this happened by just like, I didn't have to fill out an application. That was cool. And she's like, yeah, I'll be around. We'll sign the rental agreement, you know. But it's just something basic. It says, when you move out, give me 30 days notice. I said, oh, you mean like common courtesies that people have to be legally binded to because they just don't have the decency to act like that of and by themselves? She's like, yeah. Okay, no problem. So, and I got the keys. And the keys worked, so unless they change them, I'd be out $3,200, but I guess that would be a learning lesson that I needed to learn. But that's not the case. You know, I mean, one of the first things I said is like, you know, I take care of my mom. And she's like, I took care of my 2 aunts in that house, and I take care of my mother now. And I was like, God bless you, you know. People should be taking care of people more if they can. And they can, but they don't. They don't. You know. Things are changing, though. They're changing fast. I was listening to Ben David's Space Observers. He has a new series out of the catastrophe cycle. And so people send him a bunch of questions, and he addresses the questions. And I wonder if it's going to correlate with what that population control website was saying in 2025, which is two years, couple months away. The population around the world is supposed to dramatically decrease. Like it's like 68% in the United States. The thing of it is I don't think there's as many people on the planet as they say there are. I never have. Every time someone would start talking about population of places and things like that, I'm like, nah. No, I don't believe that. No, I don't think. I think they round up a lot. I think they've like always used missing persons and counted those consensus. I've worked with too many government, federal agencies, too many corporations. I've worked around too many human beings to know that they are not so ambitious that they're gonna go out and count every person on the planet. It's just not how. That's not a realistic thing. And with as many people dying and being born, and there's people dying and that people don't know are dying, but still the numbers are reducing. The number of the planet is diminished. There's people getting freaking murdered left, right, all over the place. All over the place, there's people getting taken out in floods. There's people taken care of. How many? We'll never know how many lives were lost in like Ian and stuff like that in real life. We'll get the little numbers, but you know, people can't handle it. Humans can't handle it when thousands and oh yeah, well, America is responsible for, tens of thousands of people. Hundreds of thousands, who knows, all the thousands of people that we've killed in other countries in the name of freedom. It's the bullshit like that, and make me wear a mask. I haven't been sick in 15 years, but you're gonna make me wear a mask. It's just all that hypocrisy. It's all that word salad garbage that people use. Oh, do this because I want you to. Act like this. Nope, now act like this. Nope, act like this. Nope, everybody's acting like this now. See, I knew the world was in trouble when frickin' this nation made Jackass 2 the #1 movie back in like 2006, 2007, and frickin' everybody was going around guzzling gallons of milk. The milk guzzling challenge. What kind of frickin', who does that? You can guzzle, no, can you guzzle a gallon of milk without throwing up? No, really, that's so weird. Why would somebody even... It's just... That stuff is stupid to me. All that stuff is stupid. And every decade does it. Well, I don't know if they're doing that, but they still have their stupid challenges. I remember when I was a kid, they do that. They make them, they'd hyperventilate, and then their friends would throw them against the wall, and then they'd pass out, and sometimes people die. And I'm just like, that is just. Who raised that? I think about that all the time. I see people who raised you? Who did that? And it's not the parents' fault. Okay. All right. Well, where's your innerness that says don't be a dumbass? Where's your inner talent? People don't have it, and they just, they think everybody thinks they're owed something, and they work so hard that they just deserve all this grandiose crap. Like all these expensive cars, and the world's changing so fast, man. It is changing so fast. Chop wood, haul water. Everybody's going to get their chance. And if it's not in this life, it's going to be next one. And if it's not next one, it's going to be. So that's the thing, is our spirits, it's just our energy. Our last breath, we go out into the ethers, we drop down into something else. Ching! New incarnation. What's it going to be? What's it going to be? Is it going to be somebody that I ran into in this life? That's why it's probably a good idea that everybody I come across with, I'm kind to, even though I'm not, and I want to be. That's what I aspire to be. Just not get mad for about nothing, ever. That's what my goal is. We'll see. I don't know. Some days I'm like, psh, eyes open, just mad. Ugh. Okay, try again tomorrow. Just mostly because of stress. The stress of keeping my family together. It's not easy, man. It's not easy. It is not easy. Unless you are in the mainstream. And I am not in the mainstream. I dropped out of corporate America 6 years ago, 2016. I dropped out of 3D world of just trying to figure out how to keep us all together. We've always had plenty of food. It's been cold sometimes. It's been cold, but here it was warm. But in Oregon, there was times it was cold. And we didn't have running water for 3 years. We're in a better position than we are when we were then. And for that, I'm grateful. That's about all I got for now. Hope